Hi everybody, it's Patti and Debbie at Print and Pixel Studio, and today we have kind of a part 2 to our video that we did last week, and we received tons of really great comments, and thank you very much for all your positive input. And we also had some questions about different ways if we could try to see if they would work, and so we did a few of them. Now this is just a review for people that maybe didn't see last week's video, that we made these little, what we're calling faux antique glass medallions. And that was, we asked what everybody thought they should be called, because we were having a hard time coming up with a name for them. And the majority was medallions, so that's what we're calling them. And we thank you for your help. Anyway, we made them using recycled plastic fruit and lettuce containers. You know how you've seen those in the market? They come in rectangular squares or whatever. And we just cut off the flat pieces and use those to create these with, let's see, we used glossy accents on these, which works really great. I don't know, I guess if you want to see how we did it, we'll link the video, link that video in the description below, and you can go and in more detail see exactly how to make them. But they do look just like we think, and a lot of other of our viewers thought the same. They look just like antique glass, even though they're super lightweight and just really plastic. So today we're going to experiment and talk about the things that we tried during the week that some of our viewers asked about, and tell you the good points and the bad points of them. So I guess we can start with that. Let's see. I made a little cheat sheet here so I wouldn't forget. I'm going to leave that one to the last. That's the stamping one. And let's see. Oh, colored glue stick. Into the Wild with Diana. Wanted to know if she thought maybe we could use colored glue sticks instead of the clear glue stick and the gold metallic pen. We tried it, and we could not. The glue sticks are a total different consistency, right, Debbie? You were the one that used them most.
At least the brand that we ordered. The consistency, it was more stiff, I guess. I don't know. It didn't flow.
Right.
So we weren't getting the same result that we
excuse me. It came out really clunky looking.
Yeah.
I think if we got a more expensive glue stick, perhaps, these are the ones that were on Amazon. I can't even tell you the name of whose they are, but they were considered the best seller, and so we got them. But they're too plastic. That's the feeling I got from them, didn't you? They looked.
For the look that we went with was more a vintage antique look on these. No, because they don't. This is a more contemporary look, I guess. Maybe if.
But even so, I didn't think they were good for that. Did you?
They just
the quality was not good.
That was, I think, the problem. If we maybe had a better glue stick.
Yeah, if we had a better glue stick, I think probably we would have had a better outcome, and we may try it again in the future with a better glue stick. I mean, these weren't the cheapest ones by any means, and they were touted as you know, the best, the most popular, I guess, what do they call it, Amazon's Choice or something. But, you know, you have to kind of go with the flow on that kind of stuff, because...
For sure. So
we don't have one to show. We tried it on 3 or 4 different pieces, and it was just so bad that we didn't even want to show it to you. So if somebody has a suggestion of a good quality glue stick that goes on like the regular clear glue sticks, you know how it flows, please leave us a message in the comments so we could maybe try it again and use a different glue stick. So I'm sorry about that, because it's actually Diana is who I'm talking to here. I'm sorry, Diana, that didn't work out and we can't show you how it turned out. But, you know, if you have a suggestion for a glue stick that you use, please let us know. And let me see, who is the next? Oh, a couple people, Vivi in particular, but a couple other people also asked about if we had tried the plaid gallery glass leading in black. We tried to get it. I don't know what's going on with Michael's and Hobby Lobby even, but their craft section is becoming very small. Didn't you think when you were in there the other day?
Yeah.
Shocking to us was they're not even carrying any Tim Holtz, neither one of them. They didn't have a thing.
No. Yeah.
And I did notice that Michael's is coming out with a lot of the Tim Holtz type stuff under their own label. So I don't know, maybe that's why they are, but I was surprised at Hobby Lobby. I don't know if it's just our Hobby Lobby, but maybe, I don't know. But anyway, to get back to the gallery glass leading, the only place we found it was on Amazon, and we couldn't get it in enough time. Again, here you go. Amazon used to be delivered by the next day. Now you're lucky if you get it. We got something we ordered 14 days ago. We got over the weekend. So we ordered it, or excuse me, we haven't ordered it yet because it wasn't going to get here in time for the video, but we are going to give it a try in the future. Several people said that they had good luck with that. And let me see, what was the other one down here?
The glue. Somebody, I don't know.
Yeah, that one is Peggy did. She suggested the E6000 glue, and we tried it, and it does. It totally adheres the plastic, right, Deb?
Together.
You did
yes.
it, so
and it's
talk
clear.
about it.
It's
Yeah.
very clear. It looks good. So you could glue two pieces together. Do this project doing two pieces of clear plastic together.
Yeah, with the E6000.
And there's no fumes.
Yeah,
It's
that's
really
nice. There's
good.
no fumes.
Yeah, and it's super clear.
And you could use it on a
We
lot
like
of
it.
things besides.
Yes.
Yeah. So you were saying, did you tell me you'd want to go around the edge carefully so that you don't get any in the middle, or does it matter?
Well, it depends on how you would. I've never glued two. This project was never a two-piece thing, so I
Right.
never did the project gluing two pieces together. But if you would, as with any glue, if you were doing this, you would probably want to go with a very thin line around the
Yeah.
edges.
But you
I
glued
would
these
think.
two pieces together,
Those
didn't
are
you?
solid. That's solid.
Oh, okay.
glue
So,
in
okay.
there.
Well, right. And it is. Where she went over the two pieces of plastic with a thin layer. Okay. You can't even see it.
No, yeah. It's
So,
crystal clear.
yeah, we're going to try this on a lot of other projects too.
Yes.
So,
That's a win-win for
yeah.
us. Yeah.
So Peggy did. Thank you very much. That was a great tip. And let me see. Oh, last week I happened to mention that, when you're cleaning your plastic, it's a never fail method with the dishwasher soap. Well, maybe not so much, because this time I don't know what was wrong with ours. Some of them came out just perfect. The dishwasher soap took everything off. This time though, we had 2 or 3 that it wouldn't hardly even touch. So we have to figure out why that is. But Esther Sue had a suggestion. She uses peanut butter on hers. She said you just spread it on and let it set for a little while, and it wipes right off. So maybe we'll try that, because that's a good tip. And let me see, who else have we? Oh, and then Catherine Corey said that Glue Gone would work, or
Oh yeah.
Glue Gone. Is that what it's called?
Glue off or glue gone? Glue gone?
Goo Gone.
Glue Gone.
Yeah. I knew it was one of those. Goo Gone would work, and that's she's probably right about that. You know, that stuff works on just about everything. We didn't have any, so we didn't try it, but we are going to get some, because we can't figure out why the dishwasher method didn't work on all of the containers. The first time it did, but I don't know, maybe I didn't have the water hot enough. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know that sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And then the other thing was stamping, and Patricia Taylor asked if you could stamp on these. And I want to pronounce this name right. Ms. Shanaran, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, said that she used to use acetate from packaging, and she would stamp on the plastic with StazOn and then color it StazOn ink, which, by the way, we love this ink. We had not tried it before, but I'm just in love with this stuff now. So we tried it, and yes, it does work. And then she colors the backgrounds in with Sharpies in colors. And she does the back in the color, and well, we're going to show you how to do it. But anyway, I'll explain more of it when we get to that part of the video. But yes, it does work, and it works great. So we're going to use that. We're going to do that as our demonstration this week. And let me see, here's a couple, oh, and another, well, I'll show this first. We also wanted to try lace and see how that would come out. And we have these little pieces of lace that were hand-painted that, gosh, we got, I don't know, what, a long time ago.
Yeah, long time.
About 15 years.
Yeah.
And so we thought, ooh, that would be so cute in one of these. And yes, it is. We love it. Now, I guess you could see, but from sideways, that it is thick, the little piece of lace. But no problem. What we did was we first put a thin layer of the glossy accent down, put the little piece of lace down, and then went all around it again and put some, and then dabbed it onto the lace, and it all kind of melded together, and it comes out perfect. And we thought it was just super cute. So there's another idea. And you can, it doesn't have to be this kind of lace. You can use like plain white lace, or I was thinking maybe some of the, that tulle stuff that we have that has the embroidery on it. That would be cute.
That'd be really cute.
Yeah.
Should have made one of those.
I know. Next time.
Yeah.
Then we had a question, and I gotta see who, I don't have it written down. I can't believe it. I thought I would, but I guess not. Well, whoever suggested this, I'm sorry, I lost your email or your comment, so I don't remember your name, but you were asking if we thought that you could do it. You didn't have any plastic containers, and you wondered if you could laminate it. And so we tried it. And yeah, it works. Now, I'm sure that if you had one of the newer laminators, it would have even come out better. But we're dealing, we don't have a laminator, Debbie and I. And so my husband, who saves everything from year one, was kind enough to loan us this old laminator. It must be from the 60s or something. Yeah. So that's what we had, and then we had this old box of laminating cards. Yeah, for business cards. He used to be a salesman, so that's why he had all these business cards. Anyway, so we thought, well, we'll give it a try with this. We don't know what kind of luck we're going to have, but it worked. Amazingly so. And look how cute this is. We thought it turned out just adorable. And we might try some more of that. Now, it's not as rigid as the plastic, but there's no way it's not going to break. You know, there's nothing that you're going to have any kind of problem with, and it's really cute. We loved it, so we thought we would try this again in the future on some other things. And like I say, if it works this great on this old-timey laminator, imagine what one of the new ones that you guys probably have would do. So anyway, I'm sorry that I don't, are you looking up her name?
We'll have it by the end of this video.
Yeah, we'll have your name by the end of this video, because I thought I had it on my list, but somehow I lost it. Anyway, we're looking you up as we speak. So thank you for that tip, because it's really cute, and I'm sure there's a lot of other people out there that, may not have plastic containers or whatever, and we're wondering about laminating, and it works perfect. So let me see. Okay, another thing we can't readily get here. It's not like we live in a rural area. We live in Florida, and there's Hobby Lobby, and there's Michael's, and there used to be Joann's. But anyhow, you can't get the glossy accents in any of the stores. You have to order it online, and and also on Amazon. So we were kind of running low on it. We wanted to do this video, and when we went to Michael's, they had this Mod Podge Dimensional Magic, and we thought, well, gee, that might work just as well. Let's give it a try and see. Well, it does. I mean, it doesn't work just as well. It works, but you have to be it's kind of finicky, don't you think, Deb?
Yeah, it might be because we're used to working with glossy accents.
It's a lot more liquidy.
Yes.
Let me say that about it. And it comes out pretty darn fast, and you've got to be ready for it. And even when you get to where you can kind of gear yourself to a slower amount coming out, it's still, it's not as forgiving as glossy accents. And I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to hold it up here. There's a big glob of it over here, which happened when we picked it up to move it to another spot. So it's partially our fault. But we have done that with glossy accents, and it kind of reconstitutes itself and kind of balances out.
Not only did we bump it, we dropped it on the floor, the glossy accents, we did all kinds of...
Right. I'm just looking at that name. I have that name on here. Oh, I do have it on here. Sorry, yeah. And it's honestly 8051. She was the one, 8015. She was the one that asked about the laminating. And so thank you for that question and leading us in that direction, because we found it to be very successful. And like I say, we're going to try more of it in the future. And we're working with this old-timey laminator. So if it comes out good for us on that, imagine what it would do on one of the newer ones. Anyway, back to this Mod Podge Dimensional Magic. Now, we're not being negative saying we're not going to use it again. We will. But what's your feeling?
I would definitely use it again. One, it's cheaper than...
Yeah, it's a lot
quite
cheaper.
A bit cheaper than glossy accents. But now that we know the consistency, I think we know how to work with it.
Yeah, it has a learning curve.
Yeah, it's...
Now, I will say this, it doesn't get bubbles like...
No, that's what we
It never gets bubbles.
Yes.
But in our case, on the projects that we've been working on, we kind of like those bubbles.
Yeah.
But if you're working on something where you don't want those bubbles, like maybe a project we're going to do in the future, then this would be great, because I never had any bubbles. Did you?
No. It went really smooth. It's just a little bit more liquidy consistency.
Yeah.
But
did you have any trouble with it running off the edges?
You have to just be really careful. That's when I would think if you were going to do, one of these, it would be best to put your edging on first and then do this.
Yeah, to have it something
to
hold it in. Yeah.
But no, I like it.
So it's worth giving it a try and see what you think. Huh?
It was $5 cheaper, I think.
Yeah, it's about $5 cheaper at Michael's.
At Michael's, this was $12 and this was $7.
Well, that 12 online, they don't have it in the store, the glossy accents.
At Michael's.
Yeah. But, I just wanted to mention that because I thought, in case they thought it was in the store. But, yeah. So, like I say, this would be first, this would be second, but who knows? Maybe in the future it would switch around. But But the fact that it's a lot less expensive is a big point for it. And the fact that it does, well, we're going to show you one that's finished the right way with this. Oh, no, we used glossy accents for that. Yeah. But anyway, we're going to experiment more with this because it does.
See in this. It is very clear.
Oh, yeah, it's
There's
crystal
not-
clear.
Yes, it's good. Other than this was our mess up,
Yeah,
being impatient.
Right.
We are, and we can't just
right.
let anything dry.
no. We can't keep our hands out of it. But she's right. You can see how crystal clear it is.
On the
You
side
know?
that was
Yeah, on
set
the
up,
good side
yeah.
here. Yeah. But you want to make sure that you use it where it's going to stay, or you have it on, one of these plastic deals that you can move and not.
Yeah, the whole
Yeah.
things together.
So, yeah. But anyway, yes, we definitely will use it again. It's just it just has a little bit of a learning curve, and you have to be careful, applying it. So let's
Share
see.
our pen. We have many
Oh, yeah.
comments on the pen, the gold
Right.
pen.
Okay, this is the gold pen that we use, and I'm sorry the last video I neglected to mention it. It's Craft Smart from Michaels, and it's the multi-surface surface premium oil-based paint pen. We'll have it down in the I'm gonna mind it.
Hello. Is anybody in there?
Not me. It's 6:00 at night. Have you ever had one of those?
6:45 at night.
6:45.
We're morning people. This
Right.
is not good.
You ever had one of those days where you knew everything was going to go great? You were all prepared. Everything is cool. We'll be done with this by 2 in the afternoon. No problem. Well, this is one of those days where it didn't work. So anyway, in the description below, we will have a link for this. So let's see. What is
Inking.
next? I guess that's it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you this first. This is one that we did with the ink. Can they see it? Okay. And it came out perfect. It's gorgeous. We love it, The thing is, when we went to put trim, help me, Debbie, I'm having an old-timers, the edging on it, we didn't like it. We liked it plain. We thought it looked good. Now, you may not. You might want to edge yours, but we didn't. We liked it. And when we put it on this card, we thought it just made an adorable card, really cute look. You could put it on a greeting card, if you're into making cards, regular cards, that would be really cute on there. And we decided not to glue it. We just adhered it with a little brad, and which was fine. It works really well. But we love the stamping process, and the coloring on the back is the answer. It's perfect. Oh, and the other good news about this,
Best part ever.
the best part of this thing is, if you stamp on this and you make a boo-boo, all you have to have is this, and it comes. You can take it right off and start over.
It's like a magic eraser board,
It is.
right?
It is. It's not like paper where if you make a boo-boo, you have to throw it away. This, you just erase it and start over. And that is the beauty of it. And several people mentioned that they make them. In fact, our first person here that told us about this, Mrs. Shannaron, or Ms. Shannaron, she makes Christmas ornaments and stuff. And somebody else today in our comments section mentioned that they make Christmas ornaments out of it. So that would be really cute. Really cute.
Yeah, they said gift tags. They made
Yeah,
little
gift tags. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. So it would be super cute. But we just fell in love with this little tag. We thought, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? Because we don't like it edged. And we thought, hey, wait a minute. So we came up with this, and we love it.
Yeah, so you don't have to edge them either.
No, In fact, I think on this particular one, the edging would really takes away
That's
from
what
the.
I felt was happening.
Yeah,
The edging
yeah.
was taken away from this.
Yeah, right. Because it's so delicate. Okay, so I guess we're going to do a stamping demonstration.
Maybe.
Where is it? See what I mean? I can't believe it. Where is it? We just had a whole handful of them. Well, stick with us. Nothing ever goes right. Oh, gosh.
Where did it go?
I don't know. Is that weird? You got to stick with us because we can't do this video again. It's
we're too.
6:45.
No.
Well, that is, excuse me, I'm going to get up for just a second and look down on the floor here. Here.
Found it. Here it is, crafting with Debbie and Patti.
Sorry about that, you guys.
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
afraid to do it. Oh, jeez. Like I say, if you've ever had one of those days, you know what we're going through.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, so we used the Sizzix and cut these little ovals out. And they're ready to go. Okay, and like I say, I love this Stays On ink. It is just, I mean, it goes on so wonderfully.
It smells good, too.
Yeah, it does. It's kind of a coconut smell, then. Is it coconut? Almond?
Almond. I think
Okay,
it's almond.
yeah.
Yeah.
Debbie said in here sniffing the glue or the ink. We are too goofy now. This is not good.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. Alrighty, here we go. And I'm hoping. Don't make me laugh. Come on. Okay.
Okay.
We have to be serious, Debbie. Oh, no. Okay. Ah, nobody's ever going to watch us again.
No. Oh, gosh. We're just hilarious today. Oh,
I
well.
know.
Okay. Well, they say laughing is good for you.
Yeah, right. I hope so.
Yes. All right,
Okay,
so
so
now
you-
you can see when you make a mistake, you can
Right.
just rub it off with a little bit of alcohol,
Right, comes right off. It's
Comes right
perfect.
off.
Yeah.
and we'll get serious now.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. There. You can see how great that ink is. It's just my favorite. I just love that stuff. I'm going to get colors. I'm assuming it comes in colors. They only had it on Amazon. That's another thing we can't find at the craft stores here anymore. It Stays On ink.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is anybody else having that problem? Now, sometimes you get it just perfect like you want it. Other times you get it like here. I've got it where it comes down too low. But, you don't have to worry about that. Just keep going or use the alcohol if you want. But sometimes I just want to go, and see what happens.
These are really cool little stamps that we found.
They are.
Yeah, these are on Amazon. Oh, mother, that one looks funny.
All right, I'll take
Well,
it
are you gonna
off.
put your
I'm
little
going to put my
wildflower?
wild.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was going to keep going. They don't have to be all perfect. I mean, it's your own thing,
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, he's too thick, isn't he?
He's all right. You can read it.
I know, but I like him. Well, it's okay. He's fine. Hey, it's 7:00 at night. He looks good to me. Okay, so just let it dry for just a second before you turn it over to color it. And then we snagged some pins from my great-granddaughter, and we're going to use these colors on it. That's the same colors that we used here, and we thought it came out so cute. But anyway, you can see how easy it is. And it's kind of hard to stamp when you're sitting down like this. If you're standing up, it's better. And so anyway, here we go. And usually usually the print comes out not so, this one's a little smeary, but it usually comes out nice and crisp. But we're just doing this one so you kind of get an idea of how we did it. Can you see me?
There
Here?
you go.
Okay. Okay, and sorry if my hand's in the way here, but you just take you turn it over so that the ink side is facing down, and you just take your marker and fill in the little places that you want for the color that you're using. Like here I'm in the middle on this one little flower, I use pink. And the pink, you have to kind of go over a few times because it's kind of light. And then we're going to do purple over here. And it's super easy. It's kind of fun, really. It's pretty relaxing. I mean, you could really get into this, especially if you were making Christmas ornaments and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, get them all stamped and then sit down and color. Be fun. We should do that this year, Debbie.
Yeah.
Kids would probably have fun doing it too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And again, it's just, you know, color in the lines. So there's nothing real technical about it or anything, but it comes out so cute. Okay, there it is. Cute, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, you don't have to.
Oh,
I'm already
okay.
zoomed in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, super cute. So now all you want to do is put your glossy accents or your, what's that other stuff called? Mod Podge Dimensional Magic on there. And you get this, which is really cute. And I could see these for Christmas. They'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, I love them. And I love them on the cards. And wouldn't this be a cute, like, Mother's Day card or something? I mean, you know, not in a tag form, but that kind of feel using this process to make a cute Mother's Day card or something like that. Be cute.
Yeah.
So I guess that's all we have to share, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Covered
So we
everything.
thank you guys for all your questions and your
Oh,
suggestions.
gosh. Yes, and all
And-
your subscribing and support. And,
Right,
yes.
right. It really means a lot to us,
It
and we
does.
really thank you